This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Home is a word that means a lot in the life of every person. For some, this is a place to come after hard work to relax and feel comfortable. For others, this is an intermediate point from which they can set off towards adventure. Still, others believe that the home is not some specific place, but where the closest and dearest people gather. However, everyone's life should have a home as a place to reboot, energize, and comfort. This allows people to stay afloat even in the most challenging times and know that there is a safe corner in this world where they can ride out the storm. Various authors put different emotions and thoughts into the concept of home. For example, Joan Didion has a particular view of the concept of home. She believes that home is the place where her closest and dearest people are. She loves to visit her family to feel a sense of unity and be close to loved ones. In this house, time seems to slow down, and no matter what happens in life, home is always a place where she can meet people who are ready to support and understand her. This view of a home is quite common. Home is where the heart is. Having close people is an integral part of everyone's life, even from a biological perspective. People need to feel like they belong to a specific group to always be able to receive support. In addition, no matter how the family criticizes us, it still accepts us for all our shortcomings and rash actions. We are part of a family, so it will be difficult to break away from it. However, it is necessary to remember that this is a two-way communication and maintain it. Not only seek help from relatives in difficult times, but also help them if necessary. This is what will help build a secure family-related feeling of home. Some people associate home with warm memories of the past, while in the present, this concept becomes, perhaps, more blurred. For example, for Veronique Greenwood, the home was strongly associated with a warm, steaming bowl of ramen. Every day at school, she skipped lunch to read more books and came home in the late afternoon. Hunger overtook her, and every day, she saved herself by making herself a bowl of hot ramen soup. She began to associate this warmth and satiety with a feeling of calmness, security, and comfort at home. No matter how hard life is, some people may indeed have some tiny detail that becomes reliable support. Thus, for example, a warm soup is one of the few things that could support the girl. However, it helped her survive all the difficulties of adolescence. She knew she had a home, a place filled with warmth and comfort. Thanks to this support, she was able to find her place in life and grow up as a worthy person. Pico Iyer reveals an exciting and unusual vision of the home in his speech. He argues that the home cannot be a specific point on the map for many people since people and their lives are constantly changing. For some, the parental house becomes home. For others, it is a favorite place to travel. For some, a country to which they dream of moving all their lives. People collect the concept of a home throughout their lives, and it becomes a mosaic made up of diverse parts that are unique to everyone. As a result, the home becomes not what is at a certain point on the map, but what leaves the most significant response in the soul. Each person's experience is unique, so everyone has an unusual and unique feeling of home in their hearts. Thanks to this, we recognize the most important places, events, and people in our lives. It is what becomes our home that forms the basis of our personalities and influences us. For me, the concept of home is now most closely related to the idea of the parental home. My family lives there, and I feel our closeness. I understand that I can always get help, support, and care in this place. I know that the most comfortable atmosphere of trust and warmth is there. However, I understand that my thoughts and feelings about the concept of home can change dramatically over time. For example, if I move to another city or start my own family, I will feel this concept differently. However, I know that my family's home will always remain dear to me. That is, it will still be an essential component of the concept of home. Therefore, you must always carefully listen to yourself, look for your home, and collect it bit by bit from different parts of life. This will help you feel calmer and know that in some places, someone is waiting for you with love and support. If you want to find more works like this essay on the meaning of home, head over to ivypanda.com. It has a collection of free samples with thousands of submissions covering virtually all academic subjects. No registration required to access it.